We are so excited that you're here with us today for week 3 of our series, We Are the Church. And I'm super excited about today's lesson because today we're going to be opening up our Bibles to Acts chapter 20 and learning all about the story of Eutychus. But before we do that, we're going to play a little trivia game called Monkey, Cat, Pig, or Cow to see what you guys already know about the story. So here we go. Question number 1. What happened in the story of Eutychus that showed worship? Was it monkey, the people praised God after Eutychus was healed? Cat, Paul was blasting music from the upper room so all the people could hear? Pig, the followers of God were holding hands and singing Ring Around the Rosie? Or cow, Eutychus took a leap of faith and jumped out the window? All right, what's your choice? Monkey, cat, pig, or cow? If you guys chose monkey, you are correct. The people showed worship when they praised God after Eutychus was healed. All right, here we go. Question number 2. What happened in the story of Eutychus that showed grow? Was it monkey, the believers ate until they were sick? Cat, they gathered around and read the dictionary? Pig, they spent the entire night learning the truth about Jesus as Paul taught? Or was it cow? They gave all their money to Paul and his bank account grew big. All right, what's your pick? Monkey, cat, pig, or cow? That's right, pig. If you guys guessed pig, you are correct. They showed grow when they spent time learning about Jesus from Paul. All right, here we go. Question number 3. What happened in the story of Eutychus that showed belong? Was it monkey, the believers played a game of pin the tail on the donkey? I hope it wasn't a real donkey. Was it cat, the believers met together to fellowship and eat the Lord's Supper? Was it pig, the believers laughed until they cried about Paul's cooking? That happens a lot in my house. Or was it cow, the believers went fishing together? All right, monkey, cat, pig, or cow, what's your pick? If you guys guessed cat, you are correct. The believers met together to fellowship and eat the Lord's Supper. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Next question. What happened in the story of Eutychus that showed serve? Was it monkey? Eutychus made all the believers root beer floats. Was it cat? Eutychus went down the street picking up camel poop. Was it pig? Paul vacuumed up the popcorn that Eutychus spilled. Or was it cow? Paul and the believers ran to help Eutychus when he fell out the window. All right, what's your choice? Monkey, cat, pig, or cow? If you guessed cow, you are correct. They showed serve when Paul and the believers ran to help Eutychus when he fell out the window. All right, here we go. Next question. What happened in the story that showed share? Was it monkey? Paul shared about Jesus to the believers. Cat? Paul shared his TV so that they could all watch the Packers game. Pig? Eutychus shared his blow pops with all his friends. Or was it cow? All the believers shared 2 truths and a lie. All right, what's your pick? Monkey, cat, pig, or cow? All right, if you guys guessed monkey, you are correct. Paul shared about Jesus to the believers. All right, nice job, guys. Now that you know a little bit about what this story is all about, we are going to read it right out of the Bible. And Miss Haley and Mr. Shannon are going to come do that in a very interesting way. Take a look.
Hey kids, we got another story for you, and this one is from the book of Acts, chapter 20, and it's one of my favorites. Here we go. On Sunday, we all met together to eat the Lord's Supper.
Oh, you guys know what this one is. You know it. It's blood. They were eating together. They were talking about God. They were being a community.
And Paul talked to the group about Jesus.
That's sharing. He was talking and sharing about Jesus. And that's growing. Because when you learn about Jesus, that's growing.
It is. Because he was planning to leave the next day, he continued talking until midnight. We were all in a room together upstairs, and there was a young man named Eutychus sitting in the window. Paul continued talking, and Eutychus became very, very sleepy. Finally, he went to sleep and fell out of the window. I know, he fell to the ground from the 3rd floor and died. Paul and the people went down to where Eutychus was. Paul knelt down beside him, put his arms around him, and prayed.
That's Sermon! He came down to pray and served Eutychus, who fell out the window.
Then he said to the other believers, "Don't worry, he's alive now."
That's the power! He's alive because of the Holy Spirit power.
The Lord's followers took Eutychus home, and they were all greatly comforted. Can you imagine the praise party that was going on?
That's worship! They were singing and praising Jesus because of the Holy Spirit power. Good thing that happened to Eutychus.
It wasn't Haley. All of them were living out the 5 commitments. You know what they are, right? Yeah?
Worship, grow,
belong, serve, share. Here, there, and everywhere.
Let's do it!
Let's do it! Woo!
Well, thanks, Miss Haley and Mr. Shannon, for that very interesting way to tell the story. But guys, wasn't it so cool to see how Paul and the believers lived out the 5 commitments? And that is exactly what your challenge is too. Just like the grown-ups are being challenged to live out the 5 commitments over these next 40 days, that's exactly what we want you guys to do too. And we've got all kinds of great ways for you to do that on our webpage. So go grab a grown-up and check it out. And grown-ups, while you're there, don't forget to check out all the other great stuff we've got for you too. Well, guys, thanks for joining us today. And remember, go be the church. Let's do it.